Alrighty. Good morning, Eliminators, and welcome back to my channel. It is LCP, and this is another LGS update. After the holidays, we finally got back to our normal core constructed night, and I came first last night. I won. I went 3-1. I went 0-2 the first round, and then 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. And it was absolutely incredible. This will be the deck that I am taking to set champs this weekend, and as soon as I can, or as long as I can get some of the other filler cards that are coming in the mail, like the rest of my Tipos and my Visions and my Strength of Raging Fires. But this deck worked phenomenally last night. I did add in a Namari and a Goliath as singles for now because the stores that I went to had some singles to buy and I couldn't help myself. Um, as far as like the typical blue steel goes, you got your Mulans, your turn 2 ramps, your Tipos, docks, and then that's where I start changing up. Is I do have these Mickeys in here, but they're going to switch out for Tipos when they come in. And the Tinkerbells. I'm actually a really big fan of the Tinkerbell because they have the same ability as Namari. You just have to exert her, but you can shift the 6 cost for 4, which actually came in clutch in 2 of my games. Because I was able to get her out early and then just keep clearing the board and keep ramping up. He hurls his Thunderbolts, always fantastic. The Cinderellas, I was able to trade for another one, so I now have 2. So that's wonderful. And I am running 2 Plutos, considering I did take the Amethyst Emerald Burn deck to set champs last week. You got to run some item hate, or you will lose to that deck. Straight up. You just will. 4 Hades, 4 Vincenzos, as of course. And then a new favorite of mine is this Arthur from Shimmering Skies. Specifically the challenge ready characters this turn part. Because if they're like, yeah, I'm just not gonna, exert some of my specific cards that are fueling my deck, you just go, okay, cool, slap that down, get rid of him, and he's gone. All in all, I am very happy with this deck. I can't wait to continue fine tuning it even more to make it more competitive. I do need to get a couple more docks and some visions. And I'm doing the solo ink runner because I don't have too many issues with evasives for the most part. And if I do, a Thunderbolt will take care of it. Hades will take care of it. I am running 2 sudden scares instead of spooky sights because spooky sight is very limited in its targets, and I don't have a lot of aggro in my LGS meta versus they put out some big things and I need to get rid of. And sudden scares the choice because it's just like a Hades. You go, all right, you're gone to the inkwell. Goodbye. So that's cool. We'll see if I pick up some more aerials or not. I do enjoy her second ability where you can just pay 2 and do 3 additional damage after playing a song. Makes a Thunderbolt now do 7. It's pretty great. But yeah, 3-1 jumps. I'm tempted to run Headless Horseman. I did have one, which I'm thinking about running as like a tech card just to be in there because I am doing, what is that? We got 3, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 17 actions. So Headless Horseman could have a pretty good amount of chances of popping off his damage to clearing some more stuff out. Plus, he's a 2 questing 5/7 body. It's fun. I might run it in some practice games online, but we shall see. But I did. Oh, and in between each round, we did do some more guess the card, get the card, and some people won a couple legendaries. Some people got some really cool super rares, and I was lucky enough to actually get a full playset of not only just this Headless Horseman, but the small headless horseman for the shift line. So probably gonna run one in the deck for set champs now that I have access to them, besides just the one. But yeah, and then of course, first place winner, 4 packs. So clear this deck up real quick, and then we'll get on to it. Alrighty. I do got to say a big shout out to one of the community from last night. He was a pseudo host while the main host was out on holiday. So shout out to him for running it, getting us back in the game for the new year. And if I get anything good, he picked these packs. So wish me luck, everybody. Could use a couple more of those. Maybe I'll just make a purple deck out of something. Another Sleepy Hollow is always fun. Tyran, I'm a big fan of, especially from that super fun Porcana night that I did a few weeks back. Starting off with an Aerial. No way, first pack. Wow. Okay. Holy crap. Shout out to Jonathan, first pack. Look at that. Prince Charming. One for the books. Wow. And a Whisper Foil Beast. Wow. Same pack. Look at that. Incredible. That is amazing. Go to your LGSs, guys. Get your practice in. Interesting color difference. Alrighty. Oh, that's fun. Graveyard Recursion. Wow, of course, after I get a full playset, they're going to start giving them to me. That's fine. Starting off with the Penumbra. Ursula, there we go. Full performance review. Alrighty. Guidebook. We all love a guidebook. Bodyguard, man, I just love it. You know, there's some really cool boost decks going around that abuse Blessed Bagpipes. One of my other LGS mates has been building and fine tuning a deck for this for set champs. I hope he takes it because he's been enjoying playing it. So we'll see if he actually does. Another Sultan. Ooh, David Santos. Okay. And foil Fergus. Alrighty, well, I highly doubt it considering our first pack was so great. But let's see if we get some last pack magic, everybody. Rush is cool if it's played right. I don't think Hermes is a good card. Time to go. I wish there was more combination you could do with that, but it just doesn't have it in the color combination so far. Hey, another ink runner. That's good. Don't know if I'm actually going to run two, but I'll take it. Ooh, that's new for me. That's fun. That's really fun. And a Shere Khan. Oh, it's a big Shere Khan. Huh. And foil magic dispel. Alrighty. Well, I thank you all for joining me in following along in this weekly journey. And it's going to be back, and we will check you all in the next one. Happy questing.